Hello everybody, how good of you to join. Welcome back to Crown Falls, welcome back to Anno 1800. Well, we do have a lot of work to do ahead of us. First of all, we have the palace layout now here in the center. That's going to take us a while to build because it's going to take a lot of resources. One thing that we want to do before we build the palace though is we want to power our research institute. So that we finally finished. It's actually looking in the wrong direction, but that is not bad because first of all, I do like the look of it, how it's looking into to the city, right? And the research institute actually has an entrance on both sides. Look at that. So there we have an entrance, and here we have, I think, actually the real entrance. This is looking more like a, you know, main entrance, and this is more like something where people go along to study and think about stuff and stuff like that. So I think actually it's not that bad, plus it just looks fantastic overall. One thing though, well, it does require electricity. How do we get that? Now here we have our train system. It's going from, or it's coming from the, I hope from the harbor area, so from down here, there it is, going then up there, and yep, all the way here along the industry area. That is something we want to, well, kind of like use. Oh, we actually do get a +10 happiness there. Research institute completed in Crown Falls. This is giving me another propaganda there. So already men and women of learning throng to its halls, bringing some of our century's greatest minds together. Well, at the moment they do have to do that in the darkness because there is no power yet. So let's just do this real quick. There we want to have the tracks going up to this area there, so it's fine for now. What we do need to think here about though is I think we will need to get rid of one of these houses here, or a few of these houses, because I want to keep this area here and this road there clean, right? So I don't want to have any tracks there. I rather want to do it in a more hidden area, and I think we can do this here. Let's just get rid of them. I mean, it looks bad at first, but you know, once the tracks are there and perhaps some trees around it, it's perfectly fine. Here in this area, we're going to have then this power station. The problem though is that, yeah, I can't build these scholar residences at the moment, so I can only guess how much space I'm going to need here. What we can do is though, we can see how far the power station goes, right? If I build it here, for example, the power would go up to this area there, but I still would like to have at least one block of scholars here before I go with the botanical garden. So if I want to build it, well, I do need to have it more or less, yeah, in this area, somewhere around here. This is where we're going to power the whole thing, and we might actually keep the warehouse here. I'm just going to upgrade it to the highest level. It's also looking rather good, and I don't mind this building being here. And let's just have a double road there as well, right? Because the double road is all around the research station there. And what we might be doing here is having it in here, right? It's also a bit hidden then, and plus this building here fits fantastically with the red color into the scholar residence. Plus we need it for some researching and stuff like that. Let's get the train all the way down here and then through this whole district there. Yep. And yep. Right through the center, and here we don't need that road anyway, and there we can just then have the train tracks going along here now to the industrial district. Very good. This is actually working out fantastically. The only thing here, we might have the road connection, and what I also need is here, of course, I do need the road connection to the industrial district. Oh, it's just looking so beautiful. I love this game with the graphics there. Absolutely fantastic. Let's just have some trees now. I'm tempted to go with the temperate grove in this area because it's just looking more natural, and I think it's also looking good for the workers that we have there, right? So there we also have a bit of green area. Fantastic. Oh, this one actually requires a road. No problem there. There it is. Right. And look at that. We barely see the tracks now with all the trees there, and we will just continue like that then on this district there too. We might actually move the power station there just to the other side like this, so that it can actually, you know, look towards the tracks, and we don't need to have this awkward system like that one here. I think this is better, right? So there we have then the tracks going in there, and hopefully we can hide those tracks then even better. Yeah, definitely with the... First of all, we do need, of course, a road connection around it, and on the other hand, here we can then have, I would say, elm trees. I love the elm trees then here in this area for the scholars. The elm trees just fit that with the color quite nicely there, and around it we're going to have the buildings and also, of course, more residences, right? We're not only going to have here scholars, but residences too. Delivery quest for Princess Jing. Yeah, let's just accept it and see how it goes then. And let's build it. So there we have the power station now in all its glory. I mean, nothing is set in stone, so we can still move stuff around if we need to. But for now, as we can see, electricity is then going all the way up here. And this is where we're going to need a lot of scholar buildings here anyway. That's right. The prison, we're probably going to get rid of that in this area. No idea where I'm going to put it else. We might just put it here close to the industrial zone. It fits better this way. Picking up the cargo. Where are you? You're not here. You're actually here, and I think... Oh, yeah, we do have a ship close by. This one has taken up the Jing's collection of poems, a remembrance of the red skies. And we do need to deliver that to... Well, you name it, RG. So all the way down here. What's it actually saying? Princess Jing has been working on her poems and wishes to have them read at the Queen's court. She has asked you to bring her manuscript to Sir Archibald and endorse her a little. Alright, we can do this. So Archibald definitely has a bit of time because right now in Africa nothing is really happening, right? We still wait for at least 6 military ships, and yeah, we definitely have the problem that these modded ships don't count for that. So I'm going to build, or I'm building right now, some battle cruisers that we should have over here, right? That we have 2 of them already. And yep, more are coming out, and then we can just send it over there to Africa, and then hopefully it counts. What we can do still in Africa is the monastery, so faith and unity. Emperor Katima requests that you help the population keep the faith during this difficult time by providing them a place to worship. Let's do this, and the monastery is actually a beautiful building. And there we have it, and as we can see, the radius is rather big. I'm going to have like, I think one here. That should be squeezed in, and one then over here somewhere for this district, right? Or we could have one here. We have a lot of green space there. Or here, this is actually fantastic, where we have this block of houses there beside the fire station, and one up there. I think this is better, right? So let's get rid of those buildings here and have our monastery then in this area there too. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. We might need to get rid of that road there as well. And there we have it, right here in the center, just opposite the parking or the park area that we have there. Beautiful. And yep, he talks about the importance of the faith. Well, I guess that's it. Now, another thing that we can do here still also is having the paved streets. So I haven't done this yet. It actually costs quite a lot of mud bricks, but as we can see, this is just looking really good. Here in Africa too, now in beautiful Tabarim that has then some paved roads. And this is also, of course, increasing the area of effect for all of these service buildings that we have in this area. Also for the fire station then here, which is important because the fire station, well, we don't have too many of them. He also asks me now, Hugo, to pick up a cargo. I think my ship just passed the harbor where he is offering a quest for something, but we're not doing that for now. Oh, you have sunk one of my ships?
A ship was destroyed.
Oh, look at that. Those warships are a bit too close there to her harbor area. To Quilming, as it's called. And we might just purchase a few shares here and there. You know, it's only for the better good there anyway. And look at that. Beside the influence, we now have the new research points there available as well. That I'm eager to use then as soon as we have the research institute working for us. Let's just continue here. Oh yeah, I like that. Beautiful paved roads. Actually, we have a lot of mud bricks, so we can just continue with all of that, especially here then in the harbor area too. Of course, the harbor area is the first area that every new visitor sees, and thus it should be properly set up right here as well. And we might then put some ornaments into this plaza area there too. There is actually a procession. What is it that we have here? The Holy Festival. Alright. That means actually that I'm getting a lot of illuminated manuscripts in right now. Because you get these products coming out of a festival usually. And we have 41 of them. We are not producing yet. Oh, and there are also some destroyed buildings. And we might also upgrade a few more of them to elders. Also in this area, we have a lot of elders, so they would like, definitely, they would like a monastery. We might squeeze it in here. this is then getting all of them. Because don't forget, I don't want to have elders everywhere, right? So we're only going to have these elders then in the town centers, like this one here. And there we have then the monastery and a paved road once again. Ready to deliver the cargo. That must be the Princess Jing cargo.
Sweet rain after the long drought.
And that was actually one of the first, I think the first quest that we did now for her after the big war. So yeah, the last laugh, there we have another quest from Hugo. I'm not doing that. First of all, it's running out anyway, and it's not the No Gods, No Masters quest line that we can't do any at the moment anyway, because we're too low on the reputation, because don't forget, we took some of his islands there. Yeah, and we rather give him some money there from time to time to help him get up with the reputation again. Now, this is still looking good here. For Tabarim, I'm really liking this African town here. In the Arctic, by the way, yeah, we should be having some more warships soon. So I've sent some more over here to protect us. There's quite a lot of movement in the Arctic right now. I think they might be in for a little war, right? Because the islands in the Arctic are rather limited and thus very important, each one of them. There are my new arrived warships then that we have. So we have the two here, and I will just send them right down here so I can always move them quickly into either direction if there is an attack somewhere. For the plateau, well, lucky us, we don't need any protection since, well, we do have obviously no area of effect here. There, I need to rebuild the gas pump. Has been destroyed last time. There's also a quest on the plateau. Let's just have a look at that. Harp seal pups are some of the most endearing creatures I've ever come across. Granted, they don't exude the most pleasant of smells, but you can't smell a photograph, can you? A photograph of what? Of a colony of seals. Oh, that's up here. Do we have a free airship available here? Can I build one? No, I can't, because I don't have the gas. So we might just use this one here. We can definitely afford this one here to, you know, go on a little detour for a while there. Oh, look at that, Prince. Miss Hunt is also attacking now one of my islands up there. We do have though, right? Don't we have any warships here?
Fleet ready.
There we have a couple of warships. They are actually pretty far away. There is, I thought this was a warship of mine. Alright, we don't have a defense here. She's attacking this one. We might need to take it. And Miss Hunt, you're really starting to annoy me there. I've also got some monitors down here. I'm also going to send them up there for defense, right? Usually all our islands here are defended, and if they have no defense, then they have at least a ship around, like here in this area. For now, up there, we did not do it. I forgot. But, you know, it's not going to be able to take a fully upgraded large trading post. Even a battle cruiser is not strong enough for that. So, pooh, no worries there. Let's continue here. I wanted to, yeah, put a few trees there in again. Having a nice little green area for those blocks. So those guys, right? Also having a few shades then. And, yep, there we can also upgrade a few more of them to elders. Fantastic. Around the monastery that we have over there, and around this monastery, people should be pretty happy by now. Oh, plus 55 happiness. Incredible. The only thing that's really missing here is the clay pipes now. And of course, yep, illuminated scripts. For that, the logs are coming in, so we should be getting that production chain up and running now soon, right? Because as we can see, oh, we have 250, but I'm not actively producing anything here yet, but I have a lot of these manuscripts in Helbron. Yeah, but we're still missing the logs, so until I have that, I have to wait actually until, and I think it's still, yeah, it's still not even on the map there. Let's just check this one. Did I miss something here? There it is actually, the manky crab with the glasses and with the logs. So it's, yeah, just across or just in front of Mbeza now. Very good. While all of that is happening, and we still also have to wait for the manuscripts, let's just check this one out here. Though my fleet here is ready to go to Mbeza now too. Let's send them to Tabarim. So this is the fleet that I'm hoping will accomplish the quest that we have there. In Mbeza, I certainly don't need that many ships. I mean, come on. Let's send some of them back to, let's actually send them to the New World, because I think it is a bit dangerous over there now. and they should be going there, right? So from one hot island to another hot and humid island or area. There is my ship, the Monkey Crab, with some glasses and locks on board, and then we can start with the next production chain. Now let's go to the real deal. Let's have a look at my research institute. It is working now. It has electrical power, and I think though nothing else is happening here for the moment. Why? Because we're not advanced enough for the quest line. So we could donate something. Of course, what does it give us actually? It gives us then the research points, right, that we want to invest. So we do have plenty of stuff, especially those things here for the Townhall that I'm never going to use. All of these lower items here that I'm never going to use, and look at that. We can go up to, I think, 1,000 there. Let's donate all of that. And that's it. Right, now we have 1,000 research points, and I think we might be using this one here for one of our first researches then. Cultural science. Oh, that actually costs us 100 only. Identify animals, artifacts, or plants to use in your cultural buildings. We could do that. Item development, major discovery. This is looking more like it. And there we got it, the campus extension permit, 250 research points. It needs one artisan or engineer, and 30 minutes for this one here. What do you mean electricity is missing again? Oh, come on. Oh, yep, the oil is running out, so it's going down already. I think we don't have enough electricity here. And not enough oil, but what we should be having, wait a second. What we should be having is, yep, gas. We have a lot of gas, in fact. I don't need a train tracks up here actually. I only need a gas station. Bye-bye trains. This is fantastic. This is a fantastic news for us, because now we can just have more buildings here again. We can plaster the whole thing once again with some buildings. This is fantastic. This is good to know. Let's just build all of them here. And let's also get rid of the trees there. Because what we can actually do here now is, let's just find it out. There it is. The gas-fired power plant. And the gas-fired power plant does not need a train system. It only needs, well, a warehouse close by where it can get the gas from. And that's exactly here. Let's build it. And as we can see, it is getting the gas. And finally the Arctic is paying off for us. Oh, we also have an explosion. Oh, it's the same mine again that exploded just now. What is going on here? We do have the heaters there. We do have the Arctic, the ranger station. I might give this one here another ranger station.
Ship under attack.
Right, so that we at least get some more fire protection. We have to wait, of course, until the fire is out now, but still, that is that. Now here, as we can see, oh, fantastic, we get the electricity out of the gas now. Thus, it is flowing, and the cool thing is, yep, we are saving on a lot of that. Oh, look at that, they're also fighting in the Arctic now here, over this island there, and Miss Hunt doesn't have anything against, or, well, to put up with Princess Jing. I think she's going to lose this island. Speaking of losing islands, what happened up here? My ships came back on time. Very good. So we did not lose anything up here, right? Very important. Now, very well indeed. Let's get rid of those tracks there, because I don't need them anymore. I can finally have only normal paved roads here again. Fantastic. Because I like it so much more. And yep, same thing we can do in here. And I don't know, this seems like a smaller bug here, but let's just get all of that here. Very good. Power we have. Let's have the major discovery then. I hope I'm not breaking the main quest now. Let's develop this one. And it takes 30 minutes now for this to work for us. We can also improve now upon the, the engineer workforce that we have. So we have 10,000 available. So I could just push it up there to 10,000 now. And we actually save 5 minutes of the time there. Yeah, well, at least it's something, right? And with that, once this research is over, we can then finally also build our scholar residences here. This is the important thing. Now let's get back to Africa real quick, because I'm pretty sure that we now have the logs over here that can work on that. So this one here should be getting some logs then over now, because in Tabarim we should be having then the logs here. There they are, 350 tons. I might also, yep, while we're at it, let's also have some depots here as well in Tabarim. We can have them just beautifully along the path here, right along the harbor area. Have a nice little harbor area here in total. Beautiful. There we can then have some additional piers if we want to have additional trade routes going to this area here. And yeah, I think the manuscripts are coming in now and have at least 6 military ships. Now we just need to wait on that, and then we can continue with those quests here. Stay tuned.